Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Vacation Nation, where every day is a vacation. And today I'm going to be telling you some things that I liked and some things I didn't like about Nickelodeon Resort Punta Cana. So one of the things I liked is that they are really geared towards kids and satisfying needs of kids. Everywhere you turn, it's kids oriented, such as in the buffets, in the restaurants, in the rooms. Like everything was just kids oriented. Even in the bathroom, the toilets were lower than usual, you know. The next thing I had really liked is the fact that you could say 90% of the restaurants were just walk-in, so you didn't need to make a reservation. One of the restaurants out of all the others was Spacewalker that you needed a reservation for. However, the rest you could just go and get a seat to sit down, and I had really liked that part. Another thing that I had really liked is the fact that you could have rented cribs, bottle warmers, strollers, playpens, all these things, and it was free of charge. So if they cater for a wide demographic from baby all the way up to teenagers, and that I had really liked, because a lot of hotels, if you are renting certain things, you have to pay for it. And last thing that I had really liked was the food. The food was really nice. I would say out of a lot of all-inclusives that I've been to, it is a better quality food, right? The buffet I find had really good food, and the three restaurants that we tried had really good food as well as the character breakfast. I think was the best food I had at the restaurant. But for me personally, the food was really nice, and the food also caters to kids of all ages, right? So now let's move on to the things that I did not like. Now the thing about it is, I would say there's no perfect all-inclusive. There are always some faults and stuff that we can find. However, this all-inclusive is close to the top of my list, right? Because there are more good things than bad things. So one of the things I did not like in particular was the hot water. The first day I got there, I took a shower. The water was okay. It wasn't like steaming hot, and I'm a person, I love steaming hot water. By the second day, it kind of warm up, but wasn't still to my liking. And then by the third day, to me, like, I was just getting like room temperature water. I don't know if this is like a precautionary for maybe kids, to get burned and stuff, so they wouldn't have like very hot temperatures of the water. But that's one of the things I didn't like, because for me personally, I don't care the time of day, I just need to have hot water to bathe in. The other thing I did not like in particular was the extra upcharges. Now, because I went on a fam trip, meaning that I didn't have to pay for the extra stuff, but as a regular client, you have to pay for the extra slime and pay for the character breakfast and pay for any other extra stuff that they offer for an additional price, photos, etc. And I find personally, when you go to all-inclusive, you shouldn't have to pay for these things, or maybe offer it as a package, as in maybe do, like, if you want to do slime, character breakfast, and something else, you get a special. Or if you just want to do, obviously, if you want to just do the slime and the character breakfast separately, you pay separately, that kind of thing. But I just find, if let's say you are someone that doesn't know and you reach there, you would kind of be upset that you have to pay for all these extra stuff, obviously, to make your vacation better. Now, the thing about it is, you don't have to pay to do these things. Because, if you're not into slime, and fine. And if you're not really into the character breakfast, fine. But they all add to the experience. And then the thing about it is, there are always characters around. However, personally, I could say I haven't seen SpongeBob around. And I haven't seen Patrick around either. So, I guess, And lastly, the thing that I didn't like is that the fact that when we were there, they were saying that they cater to every guest need and stuff like that. So there was this one incident where we went to the snack lounge, and at that time all the kids and stuff were gone. It was just the adults hanging around and stuff like that, right? And we requested to get like some tequila, and they was like, oh, the tequila finished. And I was like, okay, well, if the tequila finished, then not our problem. That is our only problem. Go get our next bottle of tequila, because at the end of the day, like, it had people around, so people were drinking and having fun and stuff like that. Or just to mention that every bar caters to kids, so there's no bar that is restricted for kids, because they have mocktails and special kids drinks and stuff like that. So you know, you don't have to say, well, no, don't go by the bar, don't do this, because they can't go to the bar and they can't get drinks, right? Obviously mocktails. Anyway, back to the story. So they were like, oh no, there's no more tequila, whatever the case may be, and stuff like that. Now it was already late, and snack lunch usually closes at 1, but this was like after 11, and they were already starting to pack up, close up, take turn off lights, wipe down counter. They didn't even cater to our needs to say, well, you know, you want something else, we could offer you this instead. No, it was just like, no, tequila finished. We had asked for something else, they said that finished, and it was just like, okay, we're gonna get the point, or they just want to close up. And you know, in a sense, we were kind of running us in a way, but not like technically. So we were just like, okay, if that's the case, cool, no seeing, we'll just leave and whatnot. And for me personally, I find it wasn't right what they did, because of the fact that if you all claim to say you cater to everybody's needs, or everybody's you cater to everybody, then why you didn't just, you know, as they say, offer something else, or, you know, try to make us feel comfortable? But no, you all went about your business to pack up and clean up, and that was that. Overall, my experience at Nickelodeon was really great. I will definitely bring back my kids, because I mean, the pros or the things that I like outweigh the stuff that I didn't like. As you can see, it was only 3. So I would definitely carry back my kids. I would suggest everybody, if you can afford it, because it doesn't come at a cheap price. It's a hefty cost, but it's also a vacation of a lifetime, and it's a vacation that your kids will definitely enjoy. I guess just budget and plan accordingly. But I would suggest everyone to go and enjoy Nickelodeon. You understand? And even if it is like, let's say, just one night to be a parent, there's babysitting services available at an additional cost. I believe it's $25 an hour. Don't quote me on it. You could always call the hotel to find out. But it's Nickelodeon Resort Punta Cana is really, really nice. And yes, I highly, highly recommend it as a family vacation. And I would suggest you all go and visit. If you like my videos and you want to see more of my content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. Bye. Have a great day.